Hi, everyone. Welcome to the visual arts community, just for teachers like you, elementary visual arts teachers. I'm Sarah Rising, the moderator for this group, and in this episode, I'll share some ideas with you regarding beyond the lesson plan. This is part two, so hopefully you've already watched part one, which includes resources from the Godot website. Today, I'm going to focus on the instructional resources like lesson plans and standards and things like that. Please make sure that you watch the video. I've also included in the page a link directly to the presentation so that you can click on the links if you need to get direct access to these things. Make sure that you participate in the discussion question at the end of the videos. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss any updates, posts, and discussions. Would love for you to join in all the fun. I can't wait to hear your ideas. All right, are you ready? Here we go. As I mentioned, this is part two of a two-part series covering the instructional resources from the Georgia Department of Education. In the previous episode, we talked about Fine Arts Standards of Excellence, and there were links to visit the Standards of Excellence in Visual Arts. There was also a short presentation on how to use the Godot community to access on-demand PLCs. Today, I'm going to talk to you about instructional resources for fine arts teachers. Those resources include scope and sequence maps, unit plans, lesson plans, PowerPoint presentations are included along with instructional videos, diagnostic, formative, and summative assessments. I hope that you'll find these little nuggets useful, and I'm going to jump right in. I've included the link here, so when you log in and access the presentation, this link will take you directly to those unit plans. But what I'm going to do today is talk to you specifically about what all the components include. This has been put together by Georgia elementary visual art teachers just like you. Some of the things you'll find on these pages include frameworks, instructional frameworks for things like a curriculum map, sample units, lesson plans, and tutorial videos. We're not saying that you need to follow this curriculum map or use all of these units. They're here to access and for you to use maybe as a starting point, as well as to use to fill in when you're stumped for an idea. Many of these lessons have been created, like I said, by Georgia art educators, and the links and the materials inside have recently been updated and vetted to make sure everything works. In case, though, you come across something that doesn't work, do send a note out, or maybe let me know if you come across something that isn't working. All right, when you click on the link that I provided, you'll see that was that unit that I talked about that had so many pages. It is broken down into grade levels. So for us, we start off with visual art for kindergarten. Within each grade level, there are 4 units. And then, as I'll show you, within each unit, there are also additional contents. But I just wanted to show you this page so you can see what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do is jump in and explain how these are broken down. Again, don't be alarmed by the 55 pages. For our purposes, it goes up to grade 5 and page 26. If I were to click on, and I'll just start with kindergarten instead of going through each one. If I click on kindergarten, this link will take me to an overview. And within the overview, you will see that there are curriculum resources. It includes the Georgia Standards of Excellence, elementary art, has a classroom technology video, effective displays, printmaking, painting best practices, and curriculum maps. This is a constantly evolving page, so do check back for updates and additions. Then let me just click on one just to show you what we have here. So if I click on the elementary arts classroom video, we have a short message from one of our Georgia teachers, talking about technology. I'm not going to go ahead and play it all. I just wanted to show you. And then again, each of these takes you to a link to watch the videos. Now, there are 4 units within each of the grade levels. And within each unit, I'm going to show you the summary by clicking on the curriculum map. So the curriculum map breaks this down into 4 areas. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Scroll down here, and there's Unit 4. It includes the standards, big ideas, and key concepts within each of the units of what those units focus on. That's that. And then in here, the unit plan for Unit 1. You click on Unit 1. And guys, bear with me. I know this is a lot of information, but really the best way to do this is to jump in and just kind of explore. But I wanted to take you through it. If I click on this is for Unit 1, and you can see within Unit 1, there are 4 lessons. This is the plan for Unit 1. And what it has is the major standards for Unit 1, which is titled What is Art? The focus for this unit introduces art as a form of making meaning, communicating, and telling a story. The standards are included, and then here you'll see a list of the lessons for this unit. You can also click and look at the PowerPoints that are included, the handouts, vocabulary, and rubrics with summatives, formatives, and all the things. As you'll see here, Unit 1 includes the 4 lessons. I'm going to just walk you through Lesson Plan 1. This one is the Line Lion. Within the Line Lion, there are 3 resources. It includes the PowerPoint, step-by-step instructions, and the summative rubric. And again, all created by our peers, visual arts teachers throughout the state of Georgia. When you click on it, I refer to it as the purple page. It includes these lessons here. And each lesson plan is broken out the same way. It includes teacher samples. It includes the enduring understandings, the technical focus, the Georgia standards of excellence that are being addressed in the unit with each of the domains, creating, presenting, responding, and connecting. And then as you scroll through, it will suggest assessments with your diagnostic, formative, and summative. By the way, we covered that in our 5th webinar. If you haven't watched that one, go check that one out. Major unit concepts and vocabulary. So the foundational information, what do we want the students to learn? The concepts has the vocabulary, line characteristics, links to all of this. Also has some bits included regarding differentiated learning. So it will show things relating to increasing rigor and adapting the assignments to students with those needs. It will include your materials, essential questions, what you're going to do on opening, the hook activity, has the student and teacher procedures, mini labs, project instructions. Are you scared yet? I've got a lot of information out there, don't I? Has the, if you're doing a visual verbal journal assignments, has extra activities in here, and then a closing review. So as you can see, lots of ways that you can use this. You can print this out and use it as is. You can download it and attach it with your lesson plans. And you can also create a copy, and I've gone and changed the lesson to include a different topic. So this one was titled The Line Lion, but you could change it to something else and then just upload pictures of your samples on there and then make it your own. So it is a pretty thorough lesson, and you can't get this for free anywhere else. So what I hope is that when you guys look at this, you'll see what a great resource it is. Again, going up to Unit 2, all of these are on there. I keep this document linked to my planning page, and I can access it pretty easily. So if you download it and save it, you'll have access to this anytime you need. That, in a nutshell, is that. Now, the other thing that's included in here, there is sample distance and digital learning plans. We are all in different places right now as far as digital learning goes. But I wanted to show you, I'm not making C6 scrolling down here. I wanted to show you what they've got in here for that. I'm not sure if you scrolled all the way down past Sculpture 1, but if you get down to page 55, an additional section was added about distance and digital learning. We are all in different places right now as far as that goes. If this is something you need, check out this resource. What you'll find here for K through 5th grade are some sample lessons that you can use for your digital learners. I'm going to click on this and share that one with you. As you can see here, we have a 1st grade visual art digital learning plan. And it includes, again, just like the in-person lessons, the big ideas, standard alignments. It has instructional design. There's a note that this lesson has a flexible timeline, crosses over several days, and is intended for students in a virtual setting, both plugged and unplugged. The links are all here with assessments and teacher rubrics. You'll see essential questions, hooks, activities. So this format is a little bit different than the purple page that I showed you. But again, all those resources are right here for you to take advantage of. I know that was a lot of information, and I hope that you will have the opportunity to take some time, whether it's during the summer or when you get back to school or when you have a day or two, but check out these resources that have been created by your peers and use them. They're free and they will help you make quick time of lesson planning. My question for you guys, now that we've reached the end of this presentation, is what are your go-to free resources for lesson plan ideas? Are there any other places that you seek out? And again, just share the free resources for now. Please share in our discussion page. And again, remember to subscribe so you don't miss any updates, posts, and discussions. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Bye.